Hello friends and welcome back to the channel. I'm Handington and today we're continuing Cookie Wars. The story starts off where everybody is like, oh, the forest is being attacked by the jelly walkers, which are what they call the infected zombie jellies that we all have to fight against. And then giant units, giant bases like the flowers here have eaten the jellies, and then they spit out jellies to both attack and then give to other creatures to eat. And then you gotta kill the jellies, the units that all have eaten these jellies to become zombies. So everybody's like, oh, we gotta run through here, it's a dangerous place, come on, we gotta get to safety. And then we go up against the first boss of the game, the Jelly Head Collector. This game is kinda dark, which is kinda cool, but also, with all of these lovable characters maiming each other, it feels a little weird, especially for the fact that the, the Cookie Head Collector, it has sugar cubes as hands that it can punch with, and it eats cookies, and then stores their heads within itself, and one of its attacks is to attack you with its multiple heads. It's really kind of creepy, but I gotta show you it. Oh right, I need to swap out my team. I'm gonna show you the first boss of the game. Oh, one other thing I need to show you, this is the menu. If it will open. Why isn't it opening? Come on. There we are. So there's the news, the daily gifts, the playtime gifts, where if you have the game up for an hour, you earn rewards. I've already done these before, and it seems to reset for me at 3 o'clock. Right now I'm playing this and it is noon, so it hasn't reset yet from all the stuff that I did yesterday. But here's the atlas of each of the different cookies and all of the different unit skills. So A rank would be great for the common cookies, but it is the weakest for the stronger cookies over here, because they can achieve even greater ranks. But each one can only achieve 3, and there's also a collection of each different type that you get. When you max out a cookie, you enter the atlas, you get the upgrade rewards, and you can receive different rewards for maxing out the cookie levels. So if you get a level 30 A rank, or a level 30 S rank, then you're able to get different rewards. And if you have something like the S rank, but you have not acquired something below it, for example, Peach here, I have only found 1, and I only have 1 S grade, which is higher, you can still get it below. So by maxing it out to level 30 on S rank, I also got level 30 at A rank. So this way you don't have to get level 30 with every single different kind of unit, which helps completion. That sounds complicated, but you'll realize it when you're playing the game and you're like, oh no, if I want to get all of these rewards, I'm going to have to max out level 30 for all A-rank Peach cookies, and all S-rank cookies, and all S-plus cookies. Which, by the way, this ranking system, I don't think they were very careful with the ranking system that they chose with this specific grade of cookies here. But this will help, but if in case you have not ever received an A rank, it won't show up on here. So if you want to 100% complete this game, you could just find an S plus version of the cookie, max that out to 30, and you'll get all 3 levels of rewards. Oh yes, and the donut that we found earlier, I should equip. So let's see. But not after opening up a music box, which are little treasures that you can receive. They're basically like treasure chests that will take you a long time to wind up. So this is a very good one. Let's see what we got. Oh wow! An S plus grade treasure ticket. That's awesome. A lot of crystals. That was an excellent one. So we got really, really great rewards from that. So we're going to use that ticket. What will we get? Ooh, the lightning hammer. Neat. Let's check out our treasures and see what this does. Increases it just does a lot of unit damage, which is the damage of my main cookies and other creatures. I like the pet damage more. Unit damage plus hit speed with the electrostatic I like a bit better as well. Even though this is a greater treasure and does a little bit more unit damage, I like them having slightly better hit speed as well. So I'm going to keep the electrostatic as my treasure. So anyway, back to the story of the game, because I've been lollygagging a bit. So, the Cookie Head Collector would fight everybody out. You fight them to help you to get out of the forest, There were little cutscenes in the game, too, which I cannot show you because I've already done them. But the cookie head collector... Loudness outside. We send out our base. We fought them to be able to escape the forest. So I'm attacking them with units. I'm using a bunch of weaker units, so fighting a weaker boss is very good. Here's another spell that I haven't used yet. A little log roll that'll destroy extra stuff. The cookie head collector can also punch away your cookies, but it's also relatively easy because I'm also using some strong cookies along with my weak ones. So, boom, defeated the boss. When you're getting through the game the first time, the bosses are a bit more challenging. And we're back. So then we got into the underground tunnel. They were like, hey, it's not safe up here, we gotta go underground. And they were like, oh no, it's not safe underground either. Ah, come on, we gotta run. Let's get through here. And they were like, oh no, a sugar golem has drank some of the water, and it had been infected. And now the sugar golem turned into a black sugar golem. And started to attack everybody. And now we're gonna fight the black sugar golem again, just to show ya. This one also has things that'll heal it up. The rice cake cookie, little rabbit cookie, will send out little rice cakes, which at the beginning could heal up the boss easily and make the boss fight harder. Now that I can destroy all of them easier, not too much of a challenge. The log roll out there actually can just automatically kill everyone, which is good. So I send him out. That black sugar golem is the dark version of the white sugar golem that we have on our side, because the sugar golems are our friends. However, in here, it will actually attack the cookies, part of its infection. But look at that, we beat it. Yay! And we don't need to defeat all of the other enemies either once you defeat the boss. And afterwards, they ran into the desert and were like, oh, it's so hot, oh, it's so terrible in here, oh, this is not good, oh, we gotta get through here, this is a problem. And they were like, what's that from above? Oh my gosh, it's a flying jelly creature. And this one can only be attacked by flying units, air targets, or ranged attacks who are on the ground that can attack from things from above. So my lower ground units can't hurt it. There we are. Time to fight. So this boss is a pretty interesting one, for the fact that you cannot just attack it however you want. You have to only use the flying units, which makes it a bit harder. Alright, I'm going to distract some of these enemies here with my strong pirate cookie. This boss fight is a little bit harder than the others, but it shouldn't be too hard. Now we're going to use the log roll. Ah, I missed the others. Whoops-a-doodle. There we go. Take that, and that. As you can see, my ground units have not been damaging the boss as easily, so I cannot defeat it so quickly. But the main story of the game happens after this level, and it gets a bit more interesting. Can the log hurt the boss? Oh, it can. Didn't think it could. That's good. So we attack you with this. More attacks from above. The monkeys can be sent anywhere, even in the red zone, just like Pancake Cookie can. But I don't have Pancake Cookie with me at the moment. I will talk more about all of these cookies later, so no worries. All shall be explained, or most shall be explained. And I kind of like the fact that I already had played some of this as well. This way, excuse me, when you play it, you get to see the story for yourself. That's the excuse I'm using. Sorry about that, I got a message, so there was a cut there. Anyway, we beat the boss. So we beat that boss, and then afterwards they were like, whoa, look at this. There's Dr. Wasabi's lab at the end of the desert. Oh, we gotta get through here. And so we entered the lab, and they were like, oh my gosh, the Jelly Walkers got in here too. We thought we would be safe. Alright, well, we gotta get through this section. And then we fought our way through the lab. And they were like, oh wow, look, Wasabi's research. Is Wasabi Cookie alive? Is Wasabi Cookie in here? It turns out that Wasabi Cookie had left, but Wasabi Cookie left in charge these special pet drones that would attack. So that's what pet number 108 stood for. You've seen this before, but I will show you again. So she was like, here, you be in charge, pet unit. And the pet unit, because she was like, well, it can't, the zombieism, the jelly walkers can't affect any of these, right? They can't hurt a robot. And they affected the little brain gum inside, which I think is cool because there was, in the witch's house, the little vials with the brain gum inside. It's a neat little reference. This time I'm not using the auto to fight it, or speeding it up. So this thing will poison you with little poison bombs. It'll just attack you with strength. Yeah, the cookies behind it will act as a support and continue to fight. I don't know why, but I like this boss. It's fun. The one after it has another one of those insta-kill punch attacks, which aren't actual insta-kills, but they just do so much damage that it's almost an insta-kill. That's the boss after this one. So, more leveling up, more items, sweet. Sweetly sweeteroo. So then they were like, oh wow, Dr. Wasabi was able to escape and she's out in a little, in the middle of the forest. We gotta find her. Oh wow, we found some notes. Oh wow, Wasabi is working on figuring out how to reverse the jelly walkers. Oh, this is great. Oh wait, we gotta find her. Where is she? Oh my gosh, she's actually alive. Hooray! Wait, Wasabi, what are you doing? And she had done something and had woken up the jelly mandragoria before leaving. And then all the cookies then had to fight the jelly mandragoria. The jelly mandragora. And they just missed Wasabi, and then Wasabi ran off somewhere else. They keep finding more pages about her research saying that she has to do some stuff. Now this boss is actually a bit more difficult, so we're getting closer to where I am in strength. So we're just gonna do our best. I'm gonna set it to auto and see if that actually works any better, because this boss is actually a bit tricky. It has the punch that can basically kill anything. And each of the bosses also have their own backstory, which I will show you about later. Right now I'm showing you this, and I think I'll just show you the cookie backstories, maybe in the third episode. Aha! Things get distracted and go after Pirate Cookie's ghost, which is nice. Pirate Cookie is one of the best, because he's also cheap and also very useful. So he's a good thing to have around. Alright, we're doing this. Guess the auto mode is still useful, but then again, maybe not for the first time you fight a boss. Oh, see that? There's Cherry Blossom over there. I can zoom in on the battlefield, too. So, Cherry Blossom Cookie from the enemy is attacking my base. So I'm gonna have to send out something to help defend me. Alright, I'm turning off the auto. We're gonna need some more help on this level. Spell time. Yeah, we may actually lose this. Oh, wow. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Uh-oh. And we lost. Yeah, this is a tougher boss. I won't show you this one because I've already beaten it. I'm not doing that again. Each of these stages to play in story mode cost you hearts. Luckily, when you start off the game, they give you a ton of hearts. So I have 324 out of 34 hearts, so I'm not recharging any. But if I had less than 34, they would charge up to that. You can increase the maximum amount of hearts by leveling up your main player level. So anyway, they go through here and they're like, oh wow, Wasabi is still trying to work on things. We found a little house full of her research. We gotta help protect it and make sure we find Wasabi and bring her back here. Maybe that'll help her with stuff, because maybe she wasn't able to get through, or whatever. They weren't really too smart or figuring out what the heck was happening, but they found a house full of all of her research. And they were like, we gotta find Wasabi and then bring her back here to help or something. Though it's like, well, I mean, she's going out into the field for more research. It's not like there's too much else she can do. Anyway, so we got to fight a mid-boss that was two bosses in one. The flying jelly worm came back, and then another pet specimen came back, and Cherry Cookie actually liked the pet specimen, which I thought was funny. And then we are right here. There's another boss over here, which I have yet to defeat, and a brand new story mode mission that I will do maybe in another episode, maybe in the future, maybe off screen, who knows. This episode has been going on for a while. I think I'm going to leave you here, and in the next episode, we can just spend time looking at all the different cookies and story stuff. Well, yeah, I'll end the episode, because I believe it's that time again. If you like what I do, don't be shy to give a thumbs up. Have a pleasant day, everyone, and this is Handington, signing off. Bye!